The Vercel team wanted to fix an issue when integrating AI into their Next.js projects. They found that all these LLMs are trained on older versions and suggest older fixes and API solutions to their new Next.js project versions. And in some cases, when an existing project is on an older version and they want to suggest the older APIs, and the LLM might be new. So they wanted to fix it by giving agents access to their docs. They tested two alternatives, and the results were a bit unexpected. The first thing they tried was agent skills, where you create a folder of instructions, scripts that agents can use to do things more accurately and efficiently. And the second thing is AGENTS.md, a file in the project root directory. Just like Claude Code uses claude.md, this file is also loaded at every turn into the context. While skill is the go-to design in doing such things, your LLM knows about it. Later it invokes the skill, filters and loads the most relevant script or resource and executes the task with minimal context overhead and pollution. But when they ran the evaluation, they found something else. Their skills were not being called by the model. And even worse is having skill in their context also degraded some of their evaluation outputs as well. When they explicitly mentioned to use the skill, the trigger rate increased and they found improvements are up to 79% pass rate. They also found that models are very sensitive to the wording. You must invoke the skill, only focused on involving the skill and didn't perform very well on the task. On the other hand, saying explore project first and then invoke skill helped them choose the right skill and perform the right tasks. Such small differences created huge output changes. Finally, they tested the second option and then they were surprised with the results. They took their whole documentation index, mentioned where the files are in the system and with what name. They then compressed it to an 8 KB text in the agents.md file and it is loaded every time into the agent. As simple as that. The result, they got a 100% pass rate on their own personal evaluation, way more improvement than writing their own skill. Vercel then also created a single command to set it up. When you run it, Vercel detects your Next.js version, downloads matching documentation to the .next docs folder, and then injects the compressed index into your agents.md file as well. And then any tool or IDE that respects the agents.md file loads it in every session and you get the up-to-date docs for Next.js as per your project. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.